y'all. I'm fucked. My legs are fucked.
So I began walking from Vienna towards the border of Hungary the day before, but my only footwear was Crocs, which absolutely killed my feet. I met some tourists along the way and forced myself to ask them for a lift, just 10 minutes to the next town, which they accepted. We stopped at a crossing for a freight train to pass, and of course, I imagined myself riding it instead of having to walk the remaining 15 kilometers. They dropped me off and pointed towards Hungary, indicating that I should walk in that direction. So I did. I walked over a bridge, looked to my left, and there it was. The train I saw 10 minutes ago, presumably sided out for an oncoming train. That log train that we stopped for just sided out. I walked over that bridge and saw that shit. So I can go catch it if it's gonna leave. Well, I think this train is going to Slovakia. Let's hope and pray that it stops at the border to Hungary. It's a super chill ride. Barely any noise at all. And I don't know, this is so nice. Yeah, man, this is Hungary right here. Yeah, we're slowing down. This should be fine. It was so hard to get off that thing because there was no ladder. Well, I'm exactly where I wanted to be.
When you're feeling kinda lonely and your spouse is kinda dead, I feel like curling up with someone in your empty little bed. There's danger around the corner. Your love life's in decline. You'll no longer be a boy with a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wife. With a little widow's wine, you're mine. With widow's wine, you're mine.
I made it to a random Hungarian train yard. Now, I didn't really have a plan, but I eventually met some random guys in the bushes along the yard. Two of them were trying to get to Croatia, and the last guy was a friend of mine that I met in Switzerland. We talked about our options and decided to try to get a train to Romania together. Alright, train just arrived. It's something that I wouldn't ride, but they've been here for so long, they just want to ride anything. Now they're walking across, trying to see if there are any good rides. An LKW Walter convoy just pulled up with full bottoms and we are ready to execute. Train is gonna do some work here and then we're gonna run and catch it to Romania, passing through the whole of Hungary, going to Romania. We haven't been here for 2 hours at all. My friend literally arrived like what, 20-30 minutes ago. He brought water. Hell yeah. Dude, the handle, man. Fucking
Yeah, they didn't have press and brake.
we're gonna try to get in the train before it departs. Otherwise, we'd have to run across 4 or 5 trains. Fuck. Is it good?
He says like we got cross now, but we have to go see.
Where did he go?
He's doing brake checks walking now.
Oh, I thought it looked like he walked towards me. That's the question.
Bro, we're departing, man.
Let's go.
We're finally out of here.
Holy fuck.
We're going to Romania, man! We're going to Romania! This is my kitchen over here. Oatmeal and shit.
I love to drive the highways, the skyways, just to get lost. I pass so many places, but won't break, 'cause I can't break your heart. Driving to the door, call you from the station, leaving you a message that I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, I'm gone, gone, I'm gone,
Bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Have a good ride. Thank you so much. Have a good trip.
Bye bye.
It was a pleasure meeting you guys. Bye. Hopefully you get to Croatia. Yeah. How many times in Budapest now? 3 or 2? Okay, it's only 2. Yeah, then we're going back and forth. We're in Budapest now, so we're gonna go to the yard. And some people were caught there like 2 days ago. So, we should just hide like it is a border crossing. That way I think everything should be fine. Because I'm pretty sure the train's gonna stop there. Most trains do. We are finally out of here. It is 11 p.m. right now. I was about to swap wagon and sleep. And then my friend was gonna stay here, but turns out we don't have to go to sleep because we're going to Romania right now.
.30 right now. I'm not too sure what the deal is here, but we have gone the wrong direction. That was a weird welcome to a new country.
We made it to Romania, but our train took a different route than anticipated, leaving us in the most random village you could imagine. As we moved to the front of the yard, we noticed that our locomotive swapped sides. This meant our train could still go to our destination, but likely had to do a detour due to potential track work. We waited there for countless hours as the sun rose. Suddenly, while observing the surrounding area, we came to realize that we were actually in a whole different part of Europe, and it felt like we traveled several decades back in time.
Been here a few hours. I think we're out of here, man. Don't know where we're going, but we'll figure it out. Hopefully we turn left.
Hej! Hallå!
Hello.
Hej! Fare!
Okay, we go out.
Hej!
Alright.
Hej!
Yeah, we go. Go out.
I hid my camera as soon as I climbed out of the wagon in fear of the security taking it from me to find evidence. But that wasn't just security, it was 4 police officers. We knew we were in deep trouble. While taking us to the main platform, I heard them speak in Romanian, mentioning something about a camera. It appeared that they had seen the camera I held when I climbed out. I acted quick and tried to remove the SD card from the camera inside of my pocket, but unfortunately, they demanded it too soon. They told us to sit on a bench by the station and then they just left. In principle, we could have ran away, but I chose to stay because I needed my camera back just like they promised. 30 minutes went by and 3 officers came and took our passports, and things escalated quick when they figured we crossed into the country illegally. I managed to calm the guys down by explaining we had walked from Hungary during the night and entered into Romania by a tiny trail in the woods, and then proceeded to ride a freight train because our legs were tired. Well, it wasn't that easy, but they eventually believed us. They scanned our passports, returned my camera, and after that, let us go on our way. I'm not too sure about how we got spotted. Maybe we made too much noise in the train and a worker heard us, or maybe they knew we were there the whole time. Either way, we were certainly not catching anything out of this yard anytime soon.
Okay, now we really need to wash ourselves. We're dirty, so they tell us to go to the toilets. All right. First of all, where's the sink? This is where you piss. There's like a bunch of shit on the floor there, and here even more shit on the floor. It smells absolutely horrible. No, that is just good door, good door, good toilet.
That looks so fucking.
Oh, broke the train. We took a passenger train to Arad, where some of our friends were, who had also gotten there by freight. Well, minus all the complications with the cops, of course. I had never met these guys before in person, but I've had contact with one of them and we always spoke about meeting up somewhere. So, since it finally happened, I think I can call this perfect timing.
Okay, live from the platform. Pocket wagons. Yeah, pockets wagon. Yeah, I'm so swaggin'. Yeah.
Fucking noise, man.
So we slept at the platform here last night because we tried to sleep over there. We're 6 people, by the way. We found 3 more people. There's also one ride freights who's been riding freights for a while. Yeah, the cops kicked us out of that place last night, so we decided to go to the platform. They let us stay here, and it's so hot, like incredibly hot. We're sweating balls right now. So we talked about going to the Black Sea, basically crossing the whole of Romania by cargo train, because that sounds like a cool idea. We hung around the platform area in hope of seeing any rideable trains depart in our direction. But as the day went by, the hotter it became, and it was almost unbearable to sit outside in the blistering heat. We were told there was going to be a departure later in the evening, so we took that opportunity to escape the heat by relaxing inside of a mall.
Are you sure there's not any trains?
No, I checked the connection.
From Timisoara, there are no trains south towards Bucharest.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
I'll tell the other guys.
Possible.
I'll tell the other guys. Can you tell him to get my bag down?
We noticed our train was heading towards the wrong direction, but we stopped by a grain facility right next to a freight that was preparing to go back to the city we came from. So we agreed to catch that one back to avoid spending money on the passenger train, but it took a while for word to get around since the 6 of us were riding on 3 different cars.
Oh, this is so dangerous. Holy shit. The guy stood right there. But what happened to Chris? He was with you. Did you just decide not to get on the train?
I told him come with me. I don't know, really just laying down and sleep.
Wait, he went to sleep? Back in Arad, the train went the wrong way.
That's some fucking aggressive bark.
Let's wake up the neighborhood.
We spent the night in a boxcar and were woken up by the sound of a timber train rolling by. This was one of the trains we were hoping to catch, as we knew it would go in the right direction. The group was also split in half due to a miscommunication the night before. However, the less of us we are, the better it is while hopping freights, although this was not the way we intended to part ways. It's about 11 hours since we were woken up by the sound of a timber train rolling into the yard. And the hell, there's a wild dog there. Get it on camera. Anyways, what I was trying to say is we've been waiting for a while. Our patience is running a little bit low. Has been around 40 degrees Celsius today, and yeah, we've been sweating a lot. But hopefully by tonight our train is going to depart. We have a feeling it will, and if not, maybe something better will pull in and we can get that, because the traffic today has been relatively low. So yeah, not the best day for us, but we assume it's going to be better eventually.
Walking around with a huge mattress in the yard in Romania because we slept so bad the previous nights. Alright, we got a train. I have no idea what the time is. We heard something pulled up. This is the log train. I don't even know if everyone got the train. No fucking idea. We have the shit fucking rides, man. Need to find something better.
It's highest priority on the fucking list. We've been stuck by this passenger station for 4 hours or something. Yeah, we've abandoned our train. How many hours have we been waiting there now? 7 hours? Okay. 8. It is definitely the hottest day yet here in Romania. I don't know how hot, but it's definitely like 40 or something, maybe even more. While we were running after the train yesterday, we woke up at like 4. We ran after the train and they lost all their food and almost all their water, plus some other essential stuff. I had everything in my backpack, so that was good. But when they told me the story, like, oh man, I lost all my shit, I started laughing, man, honestly.
This bag is for, man. It's gonna happen again, I'm sure.
That was the same bag you lost all your shit in? What'd you buy? Fucking chips?
Like
Isn't
gold.
anything healthy in there?
Yeah. This fucking...
Liver pate?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on. off the wires. Finally, we're fucking moving, man.
So we got off the train in Deva as we knew the train we had been riding was scheduled to terminate in a village nearby. We were now 1/5 of the way to the Black Sea, which meant we still had a enormous distance to cover, and given that it took us the whole 24 hours only to get this far, we knew we were in for a challenge that required a lot of patience. So we hung around the yard area and prayed that any faster freights would arrive with higher priority.
Cold air? I'm gonna go and take a poo in here. See you guys later, man.
It is 9 right now. It is 99% nothing. We've been here the whole day. And we're hoping our train is gonna come, but we also have been hoping the entire day. Well, I guess we're staying under this bridge here. Hope you guys have a good night.
Thanks, man. You too.
Look at this. Yeah, they have a lot of stuff. There's a lot of people who rides here. I got pineapple. Okay, you guys take this one. You take this. I got pineapple. I've never had good luck riding this, but today might be different. I let the two other guys go 2 cars up because otherwise it's not going to be as spacious.
Holding back, you and I, can you find
don't see any light. Under your veins, just hold me tight. Don't leave me stranded on the borderlands.
Dude, we keep stopping everywhere. Stopping for long periods of time, and every time we have to fucking hide. One worker saw me, but he was checking the train. I don't know if he cared or not, but I'm staying here until it departs.
I think locomotive is in the back.
It is. Fucking shunting lock. Hurry up, let me get yours. Dude, we fucked up completely now. We don't have a locomotive, so we have no idea where we're heading right now. Are you able to see if there are any terminals nearby?
Yes.
What? Who would put a terminal out here? We're fucking, this is the literal butt fuck nowhere.
man.
Hey! Jens! Jens! Jump off, okay? Jump off!
Yeah, let's go. Are you able to do it here?
Yeah.
2 hands on the ladder. 2 hands on the ladder.
Fuck you later, man!
Are you gonna jump?
Yeah!
Dude, what a crazy guy. Man, we fucked up bad, man. What do we do, man?
24 hours for nothing for 1 hour ride? To get pulled in a fucking terminal? Huh? You're fucking serious? Fuck train hopping. Oh my god!
The fucking lid came off.
I don't have water anymore, okay? Now I'm completely fucked.
Dude, you gotta walk all the way back to that station now.
As of right now, we had so many unanswered questions, with one of them being, where the hell had we ended up? The fact that somebody built a loading terminal out here was beyond our comprehension. We began walking since the severe sunlight was hitting us directly, to a point where it was almost unbearable. We gradually lost faith in hopping freights across Romania as the idea became less and less realistic, given that it took us a surprising 5 days only to get this far. Eventually, we made it to a road, and since the chances of catching anything out of there were slim to none, our only option turned out to be by hitchhiking.
Yeah, made it to a gas station by the highway. It's time to start sticking thumbs.
No here, problem here, no car here.
The owner of the gas station forced us to move further up the road, and to be honest, I didn't blame him, since we were all starting to look a little rough. It seemed like we had approached some sort of civilization, and the traffic was fairly dense. Unfortunately, as time went by, it seemed like the majority of the vehicles were not heading down towards the highway, leaving us stuck in the blistering sunlight. It got so bad, in fact, we had no other choice but to seek for shade, and even our plan B went down the drain. You see, getting a passenger train wasn't an option at first, since we thought this place didn't run any. But countless Google searches later, we found a connection to Bucharest. Yes, we were indeed skipping big parts of the line by doing so, but on the other hand, we felt like we had no choice, since all the waiting we had gone through wasn't rewarding enough. We arrived late in Bucharest, and the only safe sleeping spot we found was inside an apartment building. Given that we were back to civilization, among one of Eastern Europe's biggest cities, we had a lot of opportunities. One of which was finding a decent place to shower, since I've been deprived of that luxury for over a month. Hitting roofs was also on the list of things to do, along with charging some electronics. In other words, a proper rest day. Continuing our journey towards the Black Sea. Was going to see a lot more of the city, but ended up just going back here. It's a huge abandoned yard. It is absolutely amazing. We're going to spend the night in this gondola behind me here, and it seems pretty safe. Last night we arrived pretty late in Bucharest city and ended up just spending the night in an apartment all the way up top. Nobody saw us. It was pretty delicious.
Fuck, dude. You wanna catch it?
It's too fast, man. It's too fast now. Well, we just got on the train randomly now.
The driver came out of the locomotive, walked down the train, kicked off my two friends, and then he walks back up, and then he sees me, and then he kicks me off the train. I walk down the train, and I'm all the way in the back. I don't know what my friends are, but...
It turned out we had gotten a train with the lowest priority, and we were stuck in another random station. Not this all over again, we said to ourselves while watching a thunderstorm come in. The only thing we could possibly do was to wait for our train to depart, since every train that passed didn't stop. But as the evening went by, the clouds came in and forced us to seek shelter under a roof. I woke up during the early hours to see if our train was preparing a departure, but it seemed more dead than ever. Finally, a tank train rolled by and stopped. We took that as a sign to get the hell out of here.
more than halfway now from Bucharest to Constanta, which is the sea. Pulling into a yard right now where we anticipate our train's gonna stop. We'll just slow down and we might as well just walk to the yard so people don't see us sitting on this, because I mean, you're so exposed. We've been riding for like 2 hours or something though, non-stop. It's the best ride we've had in Romania.
Now we can walk in the yard and act like train spotter again.
Yeah.
Don't have attention and we can continue to the sea.
Question is, what the fuck do we ride? Wanna ride that?
Yeah, we can do it.
Watch out though, there are gonna be trains coming. Maybe just walk down a bit. We gotta decide quick. Oh shit. Oh fuck. This fucking thing, man. This is so dumb. I'm gonna catch this. I don't think this is gonna leave now. If it leaves, yeah, but I think it's gonna stop. Oh shit, ours is leaving. Yeah. New ride, new opportunities, yeah. Blind are you? Oh. Yeah, we gotta get up here. Don't run, just walk.
Fuck the ladder again!
Behind the train, behind the train. I just need to eat one. Well, I just bought kebab. We're going to the beach. And these guys right here. Did you get your burger? Nice, nice, nice. Ready to go to the beach? Let's go to the beach! And you see the water down here, first time in the Black Sea. And I guess after all, we had finally made it to the Black Sea. With countless frustrating days of waiting, catching the wrong trains, fighting with the blistering heat, you name it, we've been through it all. Although we didn't cross the country fully by freights, at least we gave it a proper go. And I think I speak for all of us when I say I'm proud of everything we experienced along the way.
Hey there, are you listening? I just found a dead man by the bridge again. By the bridge again. Spread your wings and take the leap. Spill your blood all on the street by the bridge again. By the bridge again. Why isn't anybody listening? This world is so beautiful, but then again, it feels like everywhere I go, I'm searching